Good afternoon, Namibia, and welcome to the second game right here at the UNAM Stadium, right here in the heart of Windhoek. Listen, the warm weathers are still with us, but nonetheless, going to be an exciting game between Tigers and Okahandja United. Now, Tigers are in a desperate need for a victory, especially at home, as they need to collect maximum points to get out of relegation zone. They are still in relegation zone, just second from the bottom. Now they need to get maximum points here at their home game. They suffered a 6-2 defeat last weekend to African Stars, a rivalry of the old and of course oldest clubs in that is oldest club that is of course in the Namibia Premier League. But now we're seeing a Tigers facing Okahandja United, who also need the 3 points on the road, as they also are not quite safe as they're in the middle of the table, but need to secure their place there to battle out, of course, that is going down to relegation. As for Tigers, if they want to stay for the next season, they need to make sure that 3 points is what they collect today. They have two co-coaches in Brian Isak and Woody Jacobs, who have been putting their heads together to figure out how do they save a Tigers that is wounded and looking at relegation. We only have more than roughly 6 more games to go before the end of the season, and so they have to scrap every single thing together. That is how dangerous the position they find themselves is in at the particular moment. So here they are at home, and look at their lineup. They don't that of course the same players' consistency is showing. However, the results are not reflecting. They did of course first pick up their first victory against Commerce Nampol for this first half of the second half of the season, where they won by 1-0, which is unfortunately followed by a 6-2 defeat, which does not make things look good for them. So here at home at the UNAM Stadium, they are looking to collect maximum points. So it's going to be an exciting game. It's going to be fireworks. You can expect, of course, to see a lot of action, especially in the first few minutes of the game, because both sides are looking to get, of course, that is maximum points. Okahandja, of course, on the other side is not relaxing. They too need to get maximum points. If not, of course, fight for a point away that is from home. So all things are really, everything is on the line now as we are in the final hurdle, of course, that is of the season. We do have Hezron Kapanga and Milton Asep on commentary for this encounter, and we're crossing over to them.
Welcome back to yet another live that is match broadcast from the UNAM Stadium. We just witnessed Commerce Nampol against a team that has been struggling thus far in the season, that is Blue Waters, coming to collect 3 points. But as we get into the game between Okahandja United, as Jovita alluded, they need the points, but Tigers needs the point more. But I'm not alone in commentary. I'm joined by Milton. Milton, you said you are taking on a new role today.
Yes, it's the first time, but exciting game indeed. Tigers needing the points, Okahandja United with a game in hand also needing the points.
But as it stands right now, with the games being played currently, Blue Waters are moving up the table, and the latest results coming in, Julinho now will be on 30 points, so they will be looking on position number 7, number 8, when they were just fighting relegation. So it's now do or die for Tigers, who lost in the weekend, or over the week, that is, and now coming in here, but they have experienced leads.
Definitely, and I think the first thing you must do is to win the games around you, the teams that's just nearby you. You have to catch up with Okahandja United, who is currently the one just outside of the relegation zone with 22 points. I think if 19 points today, if they can take 3 points, they sit squarely on 22 points with Okahandja United. But obviously will still remain in the relegation zone on the basis of goal difference here. Negative goal difference of 10.
And that is what we would be bringing you today from the UNAM Stadium. The teams are getting ready, and as you can look into the tunnel, Edmund Kamanda, one of my, I like the left footer. You know, Edmund is one of the players that I think the only position I've never seen him in is goalkeeping.
Today's been shifted up. He's playing a little bit up to the left flank. So yeah.
And the experience Gebhard stretching there. I hope the experience from South Africa will rub off from the young ones, so that at least the team can move up from the tables, because it would be sad to see one of the oldest clubs in the history of Namibian football going to the first division, as we already have Pirates there, and Black Africa are now on the second division. It would be sad to see another legendary club being relegated.
It's not good for the game. It's not good for the game. I think even for the supporters, we've lost some of the supporters from Black Africa. We've lost some supporters from Orlando Pirates. We've lost supporters. We can't lose supporters from Ngwenyama coming to the stadium. You see there in the background the number of people here today at the UNAM Stadium. I think the team needs a support. They must come rally through and help the team to go through here.
As we welcome the teams into the football field, Ananias Gebhard, the captain of the team, they look confident. On paper, Tigers should not struggle against Okahandja United. But as for Okahandja United also, over the weekend they lost one of their games. And this would be two teams coming from the defeat, and everybody needing the points as much as possible. But as for Tigers, 19 points in 15th position, bottom of the log. And the biggest problem we have is Tigers used to being on the relegation zone, because now the pressure starts piling up.
You know, these teams, both teams are used to be in that situation. And Tigers, I think a season, it's now maybe 2 or 3 seasons that they've been in this situation, fighting relegation. They've been successful over 2 or 3 seasons. Let's hope that they are successful this time around.
And the referee tossing the coin, and who should choose the side or who should start on the ball. Right now, the referees, as we await for them, we don't know what they are discussing, but the coin was tossed. Okay. The captain is asking for permission from the team on which side must we start.
You know, there's a wind situation here, so teams would like to say. All times we were looking at from which side the wind is coming from first, and then you take the side from which.
So the wind can assist you in playing.
Exactly. So it's the wind is going from east to west here at the UNAM Stadium today.
And and as it is, Okahandja United decided to choose that side, but okay, let's exchange now. But wow, for a long time, I would say I love the jerseys of Okahandja United. The attire looks beautiful.
Yeah,
it shouldn't be a team fighting relegation.
Yeah, generally, I think the attire for all the clubs have improved significantly from all those sleeves that were hanging down our elbows.
Yeah.
They look better today.
And if you look at the starting lineup of Tigers, that is, we have Giovanni in goalkeeper, then Asha, we have Unona, we have, that is, Ameb, and Ozembi, and Victor. So that is on the striking. On the Zong has been a good goalkeeper, but if you look at it, he has been doing very well, but things have not been on their side. Sometimes miscommunication or silly goals was allowed.
Gabriel there, I mean, with Asher and Ananias Gebhard experience in front of them, I hope Ananias keeps him a little bit calm in front there in the goal. Obviously, currently where they are, it's all mental.
Yeah.
So the goalkeeper should stay calm, stay composed, and you know, you have the team. The first start of winning is to have a clean sheet.
Clean sheet, yeah. That's what they need to do. And Okahandja United's lineup, as you just saw, with Malakia being the goalkeeper, and Ausiku, Joseph, Ulumbu, Ruben, that is Bishita on the back. But Okahandja United decided to use a system of having just two defenders. And then in the midfield, they picked up the midfield. So I don't know if they want to go defensive.
It looks like a really solid and compact sort of defensive lineup. It's a 4-4-2 with Simon Nande and Rajesh Uise, the two defensive midfielders here. Then on the striking side, we have Dorian Isep and Stoffel Witbeen.
And with the game about to start now, that is the coach, as Okahandja supporters will say, Richard Karisev, in his mind is we need these points. They have been playing well, but luck has just not been on their side. And as he is calling on, yes, the assistants and nerves as the game is about to start now with currently Tigers getting the ball. With Tigers right now starting the game.
Colin Martin there on the ball.
There we start and let the game kicks on, and Okahandja United already on the attack, winning possession but lost it very, very quick. Tigers are still moving forward. Kambanda a little bit, I think he had it, but yeah, he has himself to blame as it goes out for a throw out, and Okahandja United having possession for now. 15 seconds, and I have not seen so far in the Namibian Premier League this season the fastest goal. All the games, goals are taking long to come.
Yeah, you see the Jittery start, miscontrol there by Edmund Kabanda. Also just saying where the mental state is. We believe that they will fight into the game as it goes.
The hope is they should be in the game so they can at least manage to get the maximum point, and at this time of the season with roughly 6 games left, you do not need to mess up, because if Tigers don't collect maximum points, then they will be putting so much pressure on themselves. Right now Okahandja United winning possession as the referee calls the ball on their favor, and a little bit of a slow start for now as the teams are beginning to feel each other on who should be in control.
Yeah, definitely. Game of chess for the first maybe 10 minutes or so that you will see, and just feeling out where they are, finding the feet and so forth.
A long range free kick and ends up with Ananias Gebhardt clearing it. Tigers still on the attack, but at the moment, the most important thing is Okahandja United goalkeeper. Sometimes there's a day he was arguing with his player, and I don't know, because he as a goalkeeper, he should be in charge of controlling the possession at the back, because yes, the pressure was on, but he would have controlled and just push it on the other side instead of kicking it to nobody.
No, indeed, I think a goalkeeper is a very important part of the game in modern day football, because you use your goalkeeper for interplay, keeping the ball, but him not being comfortable there on the ball.
Okahandja United moving forward. What can they do from there? Defensively, Tigers are in control, putting 2 players there. Okahandja United still moving forward, but they win a throw in. That is as Gosep Ausiku is taking it. Yes, there is a legend. Safa winning, but they lost 3-0.
Yeah.
Okahandja United still having possession, moving up front, but the ball goes out for almost as Gabriel takes control.
Yeah, instead of just keeping hold of the ball there, maybe looking at some options. A rusty pass there again.
Right, another one. Ananias Gebhardt moving forward, but throw in for Tigers. Some supporters unhappy, right? They're already complaining. Why?
3 minutes into the game.
The supporters are not happy with the passing. For one of the team, even though it's a game of chess, as the teams are trying to feel each other, it would make sense to start building from behind. At least completing 3, 4, 5 passes. That's how you will start building the game. Instead of just pushing the ball forward, whatever comes, everybody wants the ball to be in front.
No, definitely you can see there was even the throw in. Everyone, all the ball is on overload on the right hand side here, and the play is just here. You don't see players taking the ball, passing it back to the goalkeeper. From the Okahandja side, you can actually, you see they're not comfortable with the goalkeeper, so they won't go back.
they are like, okay, not today.
Yeah.
And a free kick. Let's see what would happen. They throw it in, but nothing, no impact. But still, as Okahandja United moves in, that's an offside. Very beautiful offside. Kambindu and Gebhard, the offside trap was well planned.
A good run from the flanker there. But just looking at your line, you know he's running with his back towards the defenders, and they couldn't see that the experienced Gebhard had pulled out already.
Yeah. Another long range. That is the only thing Tigers has been doing from the back. I don't know why they are not playing, yes, as Kambanda starts passing ball, but they lose possession again. But they win it as a throw-in.
Indeed, a dull start. Keep the ball, pass it around, and feel a little bit comfortable. A chance here.
Edmund Kambanda, what a cross. And the goalkeeper holds it right there. That is Malakia. Throws it long. As Malakia looks for Stoffel Vedbian. But Stoffel Vedbian loses possession. And if you look on the right wing of Tigers, they have a brilliant player. And the biggest problem is he works very hard on that wing. But his last touch in the games I have watched is always a disaster. So I once asked, why does he not spend as much time at the training just doing the crosses, which would help him. But as a player, he's brilliant. Right now, Tigers moving forward. What a brilliant play. Another one. Goalkeeper vomits the ball. What a shot, but he stopped it. The goalkeeper is still not yet comfortable. He is one of the football legends seated there.
Brilliant skill there, Hezron. But again,
yes,
maybe just not a shot at that point in time. So it's about decision making at this point in time.
Yeah.
Maybe looking up and putting it in a dangerous place there in the last 6.
Okay. And I think, yes, the assistant coach of Commerce Nampol, he's seated there. And on the last one, he used to play for, he works now for Home Economics. He was playing for, is it Black Africa? So, but on the other side, as we continue with Okahandja United having possession, but losing it once more. None of the teams. Okay, that one. If the nerves by now should have settled. You can't be falling off the ball.
The problem when I stepped in, I've looked at the grass. It looks very good, but it's thick.
Very.
So feet. The grass can be cut a little bit more, and then you will see the fluidity of passes.
But then, as for Namibian, with facilities, the grass is very good for rugby players. Seeing as the pitch has been shared with the rugby team.
Yeah. Top condition for rugby purposes.
Top condition.
Not necessarily for football and passing the ball.
Yeah.
It looks beautiful from on the screen, but
yeah.
I can tell you.
But it's very thick.
It's thick.
As Okahandja United once more, and if you look at the game as it has been happening, Okahandja United is having more of the possession, but Tigers have more of the possession without the ball because Okahandja United is doing nothing.
Exactly.
They are just playing in their half. Immediately when they reach the Tigers half, they loses the ball.
Because there's no structure, there's no player following up. They are trying to play long balls early on. There's no passes in between, no pivot playing. They are the ones that set up with Simon Nande and Richard Uyse to be the two pivots. But they are not using the 6 and the 8 at this point in time. I don't know why. They're not comfortable to play the ball into the midfield.
I think with the understanding, probably the coach is now even scratching his head, asking himself the instruction that were given. Because the long balls is not going to help anybody. And just for Tigers, he's going to hit that ball very long to find no one. When he has other guys at the back where they are supposed to start building. Edmund Kambanda fighting for the ball. Okahandja United. Once more. As football continues, a beautiful pass on the wing there, but defensively, Tigers did well, and once more, wiper football that Tigers have been doing for now. This is like, let it come to the back, we just hit it in front, because defensively we have the best defenders in the team, in the likes of Gebhard, Asha, Africa, Spelele, they are all at the back. They will do their job. Instead of just Colin and Ozembi are not being used in the midfield. So it's just Kambanda that is now overlapping up and down most of the time.
Correct. They're trying to use the width and maybe just playing through the midfielders now. But you see the last cross there. There's no composure from Okahandja United side. The player has so much time on the ball, but the delivery is poor again. Once again, a long ball, and that's the play currently.
But as football continues, Uyseb loses the ball. And Uyseb is not happy with the referee or the official's decision. Congo Injo and Ali Akan relaxing. Okay.
Yeah, concerning times for Congo and Joe.
Very, very concerning. And Ali Akan also looks concerned for Congo's behalf.
So there's some technical, old heads of the game, Congo and Joe, which we call Yakals, one of the best midfielders Namibia has had, along with one of the longest serving technical coaches in Ali Akan.
Ali Akan, yes. Edmund Kambanda wins the ball, passes it, but once more Tigers loses the ball as it's a handball. They blow it for a handball, and I'm not sure why the Tigers players very uncomfortable on the ball at the moment. It's for 11 minutes into the game. They're supposed to have settled by now. But Okahandja United once more piling pressure as Bishita with the ball at the back.
Again, a long ball.
Bishita hits it wide and it's long. The score right now is still 0-0. If you are watching us on NBC Plus or on your number 1, 2, where we bring you all the actions. And then you can also catch this match on the YouTube channel if you are traveling. We are here to cater for you. And a foul is right now as Ruben Nkama is brought down.
Sure.
That is a little bit of a harsh one. It warrants a yellow card because he caught him on the toe and it's painful.
It's almost 3 fouls in one play there. But
let's see. We have been speaking of this.
So wasteful.
Okay, maybe on a good word or somebody to say, have there been a training? Is this what they have been doing, or because you are supposed to come display what you have been doing at training?
I think all the balls that Okahandja United tried to play were a little bit long. because of the wind also. You would see that the wind is going from east to west, so probably, but already this has been Stoffel on the ball there.
Stoffel moving in the box. What can Stoffel do?
Oh,
What a beautiful cross to nobody. But they are still moving in. It's Okahandja United moving. But Gosbert Ausiku wins a corner for Okahandja United. And Stoffel. There is Steph Stoffel. It was a beautiful cross in. It was missed. Just a little inch.
this is where you say the striker must break his neck and get into the box. And that's a tap in if he's earlier there. Probably did not believe that Stoffel will get into that situation.
Yeah, he didn't believe that Stoffel was going to get there. But Stoffel again takes the corner. What can come out of this? Okay. It goes back to Stoffel. Can he put in a good one? Very poor cross. Edmund Kambanda wins it. Takes it out as usual. Another one. The combination that is on the left side between Kambanda and Spelele is not just working out as the ball is been missed somewhere. The connection and the communication.
Yeah, definitely. A really great chance there for Okahandja United. And yes, I think the striker tried his utmost best, but the pass just a little bit too much pace on it.
Yes, just a little bit pace was added, then they missed it. But once more, Okahandja United find themselves going forward, and it looks like they are more comfortable now with the ball. The only thing that needs to be changed is now playing the high balls. They need to start playing ground ball and doing the touches. It might help them.
Yeah, I mean, tactically, switch the ball to the right side, keep the ball a little bit, and isolate Stoffel, because Stoffel looks like the danger man here.
At the moment he has found his that is as once more.
Once again, striker holding up properly, but then a wayward shot.
Very. Tigers, they need to change something because Okahandja United is beginning to be very comfortable.
Yes.
Another one dropped into the box. But Gabriel catches the ball. As he releases it quick, Tigers moving forward. A little bit too slow, and instead of finding his teammates, he finds that is Malakia, Okahandja United goalkeeper, who moves on the sides and gives it to Bishita. Bishita looking for Stoffel. Stoffel moves in. What a speed. But the ball was just too fast.
Stoffel wird being full of confidence there. Just a little bit too much on the touch there. But the good idea of just rolling it through, you know, you're beating the defender with that first touch, but just too heavy on the touch.
Too heavy, a little bit too heavy. I think the next one, he would help. Ananias Gebhardt, looking for somebody in front. But the cross or the shot or the ball is easily handled and controlled.
Yeah, Ozembe and Colin not getting onto the ball. I think the midfield has been skipped at this point in time. All long balls towards the strikers there, Giovanni, Kaninap, and Victor up front.
And Okahandja United wins the goal. Ingwe Nyama, Coach Woody not happy. He is not a happy man at the moment as he's ushering instruction. You see, at this time of the game, the coach is not even supposed to stand up. He's supposed to sit relaxed, chew gum, and just watch the players do what they are doing. But now, if the coach is beginning to stand up now, the instructions are not being followed. What a cross! What can happen? But the cross was a little bit too heavy.
Yeah. Definitely not following the instructions, staying too compact. You can see that mentality there. There's players being impatient. The passes does not look good, but that's this relegation zone. You know, you find your players trying sometimes too hard.
They are trying too hard, but now Tigers moving forward. Kambanda, as he goes in there. Kambanda is off. I have not seen him pass a ball if it's not going outside.
Wayward, and once again back to the team not being comfortable on the ball, you know, trying too hard. Not that composure. You need to be composed in this situation.
Tigers win possession. It's a throw in. Very unhappy Coach Woody there.
You can just look at the far side. There's an overload here, but there's no one at the far side. When the team wants to come out, there's no option. You can just see there's no one on the right side. No one.
Because everybody is they are just packed up on the
2, 4, 6, 8 players almost on the left side.
On the left side, and it's too much.
Too much.
It's an overload.
It's an overload without one player taking in the isolate. That's what the tactical skill is, to overload and to isolate. But there's no one on the right side. So where does the ball go?
And now Tigers win a free kick just close to the edge of the 25-meter box.
Pichi Amep.
Let's see what he will do. But that was a beautiful header by Kambanda and the goalkeeper. Okahandja United, the goalkeeper, I'm not very comfortable. That ball would have gone in while he's standing.
Yeah. Just a properly cushioned ball, because it's already an in-swinger. Sometimes it's difficult for the goalkeepers to read it, but if he catches it properly, it's back in the back of the net.
Back of the net. But that would have been an opener. But as we speak, the score still stands at 0-0. 20 minutes, or let's say 21 minutes, is Latvian Stoffel. It's sometimes I don't know. You might tell me better from the coaching perspective. Stoffel is now, he's the corner taker, he's the free kick taker, but he's the danger guy. He's supposed to be, for free kicks, he's supposed to be somewhere in the box. Somebody to just take that free kick.
Yeah. Usually they say the smaller players can go take the crosses so that you keep the taller guys up front. But if you look at the two, the differences in the free kick that Pichi Amebet, he had the in-swinger. So in that position, I would think that rather give a right-footed player the ball and make it difficult for the goalkeeper.
So they can try to curve it in.
Yes.
You can see a couple of worried supporters there that came to support their team, either Okahandja United or Tigers, Ingwenyama. But Stoffel very comfortable on the ball, but he's everywhere. And the worry is, I'm worried in 45 minutes, he's all over the pitch. He might tire.
Be a switch.
Yeah. What a beautiful move. Beautiful move coming from
Dorian Asep.
Dorian Asep on the wing there, on the left side corner of Okahandja United, and they win themselves a free kick.
Indeed.
And Bishita is the man that is down. That is the tackles in this football sometimes, I don't know if these guys play with anger.
It's a right winger. He doesn't know how to defend. It's Pichi Amep there, going in. You know, he's out of control there. It can easily be a red card.
A red card, yes.
Again, a ball, not an in-swinger again. Then you must put it on the penalty spot.
Let's see what Tigers goalkeeper Gabriel can do on this free kick as Stoffel Vetbien takes the free kick. But it's easily cleared. Okay. There is a little bit of dangerous play as Tigers were trying to put themselves under pressure. Okahandja United won the ball but released it quickly to Tigers. And what a rugby shot. What a rugby shot.
It's a rugby stadium, Esro. But very wayward. No composure by the striker. You know, when you get the ball at that point in time and you're coming from a defensive situation, keep the ball and make your players come into the game. Hold it up and get your midfielders up and keep the ball a little bit so that, you know, your defenders can take a breather.
Yes. It is supposed to be like that, but usually they say, Milton, it's easier said than done. If we are to be put in the same position, we might do way, way worse.
Ezron, I don't want to brag about myself. But
Yeah.
I used to. One of my fellow players the other day just said, Coach Smithley Engelbrecht used to tell me, don't go sleep with the ball, man. Always want the ball on your feet.
That's how much you loved the ball. And right now he is telling his teammate there is a conversation between Simon Nande, that is with Joseph. Simon Nande and Ricardo Isaacs were discussing on how the ball should be controlled or passed, but right now as Okahandja United having more of the ball, but it has not yet translated into goals.
Correct, and they know where the weakness of Tigers is. At this point in time, it's the right side of Tigers and the left side of Okahandja United. All the chances have been coming from that side. There again.
They go, but it's an easy one for Gabriel. He hits it further. Fortunately, he finds his teammate. Moving forward, what can they do? Beautiful one in the box. And Malakia takes control of it, but if somebody was in the box, he is not catching the ball on first.
Not comfortable.
Very, no, he is not. First has to drop it and then catch it. So if there are players in the box, it would be a little bit of a very uncomfortable situation even for his teammates.
Usually when a goalkeeper is not tall, I look at some of the attributes and characteristics that goalkeeper has, and it should normally be very good hands and sound with the ball, but some of these characteristics are missing, Ezron.
Yeah. And one would ask a question on the clubs, if we have goalkeeper coaches, are they qualified, or do they get training, or has the FA been offering goalkeeping training courses, striker courses, defending courses, all those things? We need to have coaches in all those different departments.
Definitely. And I think where we lack is you look at the height of these goalkeepers. There will never be goalkeepers for our national team of that height playing in Africa.
True that. Tigers moving forward. Edmund Kambanda controls the ball. Takes it backward. Ananias Gebhardt. Another ball lost to Okahandja United. Stoffel moving forward. What can Stoffel do? Beautiful pass. As he finds Doreen Aseb, who... Gabriel. Feeling comfortable on the ball there. Tiger supporters.
I don't know, tactical change, playing Stoffel Witbeen on the right side. You know where I think Tigers is a little bit stronger on the right, on the left side of their defense with Ananias
and Edmund Kambanda. They are all there.
Yeah.
Because he was supposed to be left on the left side. He was supposed to be left on the left side, so he continued. And there goes Stoffel. Beautiful one, but he's brought down by Ananias Gebhardt. He's the veteran defender, gets himself a yellow card. The captain. Stoffel is still down. Let's hope. This is not an injury.
He is running this side. Where else you
Yes.
to go? He is coming for you. You must go.
That is. Ananias didn't come for the ball. He's tired of Stoffel.
It's a danger man. You used to tell the defenders to get hold of that danger man. Hurt him a little bit and stop him from dribbling so much, man.
Yes, Ananias said, I'm going to ruffle you.
Experience there coming through, but it can also be a red card.
Very, very much true. As Okahandja United find themselves in front. And right now, Dorian Asap loses the ball. It's
Tigers,
a goal kick for Tigers.
yeah, but defensively sound on the left side. I think Okahandja United had to go to the left side, play Stoffel Witbeen there, and you create the chances.
Because the changes is, if you look at it, the experience between Ananias Gebhardt and Edmund Kambanda, the caps, the national caps that they have.
Correct.
So they are supposed to explore that side. You see,
Yes.
that right side of Okahandja or Tigers is where they are supposed to be.
Correct, because you can see that Asher and Spelele are not comfortable on the right side. The Stoffel Witbeen and Tim, they're just passing there like nobody's business. And I think they must play there if they want to get a goal. It's going to come from that side.
And they are still pushing forward, and he stayed on the ball for too long, and they lost it. As his teammate was calling him at the end, and he took too long to release it.
Yeah.
But once more, Tigers moving forward and winning a throw in.
This is the second, third, 30 minutes into the game. And this is where you look at what did they do with the 15 minutes that they had. First 15, the second 30, and now you realize as a coach of Tigers, no chances, no credible chances besides the cross from the free kick.
And you are struggling to go forward or be into the box of Okahandja United, then you need to make changes.
Correct.
Or change the formation.
Correct.
Edmund Kambanda have now gone deep in the midfield as Colin and Ozembi were missing. Edmund Kambanda decided to now go into the midfield.
Natural instincts. He's been playing there for the national team, sitting, and for UNAM, sitting a little bit back, that pivot position. But you can see that instinct told him, listen, let me get back in there. Maybe he must play him there so that he can get hold of the ball. He's comfortable on the ball. And I think Tigers needs the ball at this point in time.
That's what they need currently. Gosbert Usiku pushes it forward as he was looking for Nakambare, but did not find him. Edmund Kambanda hits it forward, but once more the ball is lost. Tigers wins themselves a free kick.
Pitsi Ameb there being fouled, unnecessary foul. And I think this is where Tigers have been looking more likely to score from free kicks and set pieces. Because there's been nothing in terms of open play.
Nothing, and Pitsi, because he has been in the middle, he has been moving to the right, he's trying to look for that ball or space out, but it has not been happening. At least now they got themselves a free kick. Let's see who is going to take it. Is it Pitsi himself?
It looks like Pitsi.
And straight to the goalkeeper. Beautiful shot from Pitsi. And as we have been saying, Malakia is a Benjamin for his own team.
You expect Giovanni Cannavaro, Canina, and Victor. You know that goalkeeper is not comfortable. Break your neck, be there. And that might have been a tap in if they were fast.
And they just need somebody to be there.
Yeah. That's the only chance and most likely way Tigers are looking to score a goal from.
As you can see, like I said earlier on, if you have done your job at training, as a coach, you sit and just give instruction here and there. As the Okahandja United coach is doing right now, relaxed, while Woody is standing screaming.
They've definitely grown into the game. Looks like the better team at this point in time. More chances created. Corner kick coming up now.
Corner kick for Okahandja United. Beautiful one, but a bit too long. Stoffel. And Stoffel gives the ball to Usiku Gosbert. And Gosbert have been losing those balls, I think, somewhere, somehow. Yes, let's see what Gosbert is going to do. He hits it very hard. But finds, that is Ruben Kama. Another one in the box! What an almost brilliant goal. But the goalkeeper would have not seen anything. As the team captain Nakambare wanted to lead by example.
Again, it's a cross from the left-hand side of Okahandja United. The goal is going to come from that side as well.
That's why we were saying earlier on, they should leave their strongest guy, that is Stoffel Vetbien, to torment the guys on that side, and he will create something for them.
We've identified the weakness. I don't know whether the coaches have not yet.
No, yeah, and as Gosbert Ausiku throws it in, Okahandja United once again wins a throw-in. Ausiku. Still, as that is, Uiseb is fouled. Righteous Uiseb is fouled, but Dorian Aseb takes the free kick and he leaves it for Bishita. Bishita Chiriange taking the free kick. Somebody needs to disturb the goalkeeper then. That is a foul. Fell off midway there.
Unnecessary there from the striker, but very desperate to get to the ball. Maybe the ball just, the eyes just on the ball.
His eyes were just set on the ball, and he wanted to ruffle the goalkeeper also. And he's like, you have been too calm for too long.
Again, you can see the eyes on the ball.
And then he falls on him. That's a little bit heavy. There is Gabriel as he comes.
But the good part realizes that he's not going to reach that ball.
Yeah,
then you must get out of that situation.
He should get out of the situation, because also at the position where Gabriel fell, anything can happen. You can break your neck, you can break your shoulder, your rib, your collarbone, anything.
Yeah. No, he sees that he can't reach the ball. Get out of it.
Yeah.
That's fair play.
And my good friend Malakia is well relaxed as he's watching from a distance.
I saw two flies there. I don't hope two goals are going to fly past him.
Let's hope so. It will not happen. It would be very, very bad. As you can see the results on the bottom of your screen. Young African and Bucks Buccaneer first half currently in Khobabes. It's happening in Khobabes as Bucks Buccaneer is leading by 2 goals. KK Palace and Live Fighters 0-0. Rundu Chiefs and FC Ongo's first half also. It's 0-0. African Stars and 11 Arrows. That match, we are expecting it to start at 5 o'clock. And that would be, as we speak right now, it should be coming in, should have started by now. As we are 12 minutes into the hour of 5.
That game is at the Independence Stadium.
It is at the Independence Stadium. The one we have been waiting for a very long time to be fixed so we can see international football at home.
We are praying for better stadiums, Ron.
Yes. Right now, at the moment, the midfield of both teams, it looks like none of them is owning that space because the balls have been played that's over them. And right now is that one as the referee.
High feet there, very dangerous.
Very dangerous, but brilliant play from Ausiku. And he loses it. And given to nobody. But I think, but I think he saw someone. Because he has been losing in the midfield. That's where the weakness is, because they are not connecting.
No, you can't see proper triangles. The structure is just lost. Having those two co-coaches there with so much experience, one winning probably the titles between the two of them is 7. But you can see the frustration on the touchline from the coaches because they know so much and they've been so experienced. And you can just see the fact that there was no one in that space and you were passing there. We usually say you must form the triangles. And there were no triangles there. Yes.
And some of the supporters, one of the guy, it looks like he's asking himself, did I really pay for this? Because he came to see his team win, but they are not giving him what he wants.
Laban Malume, they probably think that he should have been on the golf course now.
Yes. Relaxing his muscles with the swings. Throw in for Okahandja United. Tigers finds the ball. The scoreline 41 minutes into the game, still 0-0. And Malakia brings the ball in and he's not inside.
Yes, Ron, what was that?
Malakia, it was a dive.
Esron, the goalkeeper tried its utmost best to save a corner kick there.
That was he saved the ball from going out for a corner kick, but it was a very dangerous play. Because if the Tigers player was very fast, he would have dropped it inside. You would have dropped it inside and Okahandja United found napping. But Tigers did not use the opportunity. But Mishita gets the ball there.
If Tigers had a forward player, they could have made use of opportunities given the quality of the goalkeeper.
They would have done that a very long time ago. They were supposed to realize. And if you look at it, I don't know why it's becoming a little bit of a problem for Coach Woody to penetrate the Okahandja United team, seeing as he coached this team for the first half of the season. Woody was their coach of Okahandja, or Woody was helping out, or what game was it when they had a fight in Okahandja?
The young African and technical director of
Okahandja United.
Okahandja United.
Yes. So as a technical director, he should have an understanding of how Okahandja United's team is.
But on the other side, he also drilled them properly.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's difficult to break that down.
Yeah. So he's fighting against his own drilling.
You just see that hand there of Ricardo Isaacs again. One of the chances, Tigers, it looked really dangerous on the free kicks. Set pieces is probably the place where we'll get goals from Tigers today.
That's probably where it would come, but if taking it straight, I think they've realized, let's just shoot forward, because the goalkeeper might fumble on the ball and anything can happen.
Yeah, but then you have to keep it, at least make the goalkeeper work. Other than that, I can just recall what you say. It's a rugby pitch.
Yeah. The goal lost out there as Malakia hit it forward, but it went out for a throw-in for Tigers. Tigers once more wins another throw-in.
Really compact there from Okahandja United.
Coach Garissa beginning to be worried now.
Spaces and half spaces are closed as far as Okahandja United are concerned. They are not allowing passes in between the lines here. This forces Tigers into long balls.
It is forcing them to long balls, and now that's Okahandja United once more with the ball, and they move it forward. What can Vetbien do from this side? Vetbien with the ball, and Gabriel decided he's going to defend.
What a defensive effort there from the goalkeeper. He looked comfortable like a defender.
2 minutes additional time. They have a player injured. He went down when Okahandja United was on attack, but they allowed the play to go. Coach Woody very angry, very angry.
Svelele
Yes.
down there.
You see, this reminds me of the South African coach that says football can kill you.
Will do you what? A real death.
It will give you real death.
There's on an injury there on the other side.
There's an injury.
From Svelele.
Yeah. Yes. The medic. Medic going in to help Gabriel.
It looks like Svelele was the one hurt most
Yes.
than Gabriel.
Gabriel, yes.
Giving the coaches an opportunity to convey the message.
Giving the instructions. Good coaching. So I don't know if this is beautiful. Eh? So the coach is seated. The other guy is giving. Everybody is a coach. Everybody is a coach.
You see, nowadays we have defensive coaches and striker coaches.
Yeah.
So they have the instructions. So specific instructions are given to different coaches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, as Okahandja United wins a throw in close to the box, and Ausiku taking the throw in. Ausiku puts it inside, but it looks like he got injured. Another throw in again.
Again, a high foot there from Giovanni Canina.
And it's very dangerous.
Yeah. A little bit ill-disciplined.
Because I see in the earlier game, the UNAM game, or the one that Julinho won, there was a red card on that game. And Gabriel catches it, but it was just the tap in did not have so much power. They were just supposed to have somebody in there.
Yeah.
And right now, moving forward as the Tigers goes on the attack. And what can happen here? Once more, Malakia, man of the match. Malakia, I'm enjoying Malakia. He's bringing humor into the game, and but after 45 minutes, he should have been relaxed for now. The nerves should have calmed down, and because the blocks.
Yeah, if you ask me, he looks really comfortable in terms of his. He doesn't look really concerned. It's just a lack of technical ability.
Yeah.
I think you've been speaking about goalkeeper coaches. Richard Garisep was a defender himself for the national team.
That's so and probably they have a goalkeeper coach, but defensively that's why you see even Okahandja United, they are not an easy team to break.
Not an easy team to break, but difficult to play from the back. So all the balls are long, really predictable when they play from the back.
Right now is Okahandja United still moving forward. Stoffel.
But too much there.
A little bit too much as he stopped and he comes and he moves Pizzi. He just pushed Pizzi away from the ball.
You know, Pizzi, maybe resonating the name. He's also a small player. Pizzi player. But soft touch them.
Bishita moves and the referee blows the match for half-time at the UNAM Stadium. The score remains 0-0 between Okahandja United and Tigers. As these are two teams currently not far apart from each other on the log standing. Okahandja United currently, that is position 13th on the log standing with 22 points, while Tigers are on 19 points. But they are on the relegation zone. And Tigers needs these points very, very much. And Okahandja United equally is also deserving of the points to move at least to 25 points and see how the table plays out as we still have 6 games left into the league. But if we look at this, Milton, maybe your summary, if you can summarize the first half between the two teams.
Yeah, I think the build-up play from Okahandja United was made a little bit difficult to make the start from the centre backs because of the goalkeeper not being comfortable with his feet. But they used the left flank to their advantage. That's where most of the chances came from. And they were really comfortable in that space. A little bit unlucky not to get the goal. One of those where Witpian went through and the striker was just an inch late to tap it in. But on the other hand, they were so compact. Tigers had to play the balls for so long, long balls, because the half spaces were so close. Okahandja United was compact. They had a middle to low block when they were defensively in that transition.
As you can see, even the possession there going to Okahandja United, 65% on ball possession, corners 2, offsides 2, foul, and that is Tigers taking the fouls, and then on target, shots on target, Okahandja United only had 1 and Tigers 2, and attempts, that is, we're going for 5. But if you look at it, Tigers are the home team. They are supposed to be doing better than this.
In the deficit for all the statistics, only obviously on the foul side, because if you don't have the ball, you press and you miss the touches and so forth. But you can see that Okahandja United dominated the first half in terms of the possession, also in terms of the chances created. Tigers, the only chances they could create was from set pieces.
And with that, we will be joining each other again after that is in the second half, as the teams currently went on half-time. The score remains 0-0 at the UNAM Stadium. Tigers 0, Okahandja United 0. As you look at the beautiful scenery of the capital of Namibia, Windhoek, what a beautiful shot from the camera up there. And at the UNAM Stadium is where we at, bringing you the game between Okahandja United and Tigers. Currently, the first half ended 0-0, and will we see goals in the second half? And in the commentary team, if you just joined us, I'm Hesron Kapanga, joined by Milton. Milton,
Yes.
we are back and we are live.
Indeed, crucial second half for Tigers, needing the 3 points. Okahandja United also the same, and Tigers coming out here looking a little bit stronger here.
And Tigers made some changes. I can see they brought in now another player that is in the second half as they are in the hunt for goals. And let's hope the changes that were made will bring an impact. As the first half, they were completely dominated. As Okahandja United had 65% goal possession. What a miss, or what a miscontrol.
It's a pullback there from the winger, but he could have, put it on the plate for the striker just to run into it, but a little bit too hard, Hesron.
And Dorian, I don't think he even expected that. As you're looking at Dorian, maybe thinking, I would have done better there. But Okahandja Tigers having possession, Spelele hits it forward. And Pizzi once more loses possession with Okahandja United. Edmund Kambanda.
Looks like a handball there. Ignored.
Edmund Kambanda finds Spelele. Spelele gives it back to Gabriel. And another long one again from Gabriel, as they have been doing that throughout the whole first half.
Yeah, if you play the long balls, Hesron, you must pick up the second balls, but they haven't been quick to pick up the second balls as well. That's why you would see that statistic of 35% ball possession versus 65% possession in favor of Okahandja United.
And right now, Okahandja United going on the defense, as on the other side, it looked like on the other side, Tigers won possession, and Okahandja United were hoping for a foul, which did not come.
The substitute there, just lackluster of that dribbling. Protect the ball, you've got an opportunity there, or buy a corner kick, that's what we say there.
And Rivaldo won that, was supposed to buy a corner kick. Ananias Geb taken out. Giovanni, that is brought in. And Okahandja United, what can they do here? Okahandja United. What a ball that was almost there, but it was wasted as Stoffel Vetbien took too long to release.
Definitely, I mean, he's been dribbling into his weaker foot. Touch to the right foot and not comfortable trying to get the right sort of back lift on his right foot. And yeah, it was still down.
It took too long. The goalkeeper was already out of the line if he released early.
Correct. Too long, obviously, because he's looking for a lift from the right foot that is his weaker foot. And that's why I'm saying he's back to the left side, and hopefully he can cause Tigers a little bit of problems.
And as we continue with the second half, Tigers having possession. Not improving from what they were doing in the first half, playing long ball and finding no one up front. Alakia.
Hesron, a little bit difficult to give you a tactical analysis here.
How?
Long balls all the time, and been persistent with that.
And that's all they have been doing. As an analyst, you should then think of what am I supposed to be saying here? Because just there's no connection. They have not completed even 3 passes. One can count, that ball will be lost.
Yeah, and let them put at least 2-3 passes together and get hold of the ball. Create the spaces.
And Gabriel finds his defender right now as they found on the other side, Colin loses the ball. But what can happen? And this,
Usher. I think Usher. It's
yeah, it's a very, very questionable defense. But once more, continuing.
we don't know whether there was composure or player just being too slow.
Probably the player was just a little bit slow on releasing the ball or creating or putting himself under pressure. Right now, Tigers on the attack. Moving in front, they are calling him to find Pity. And Malakia gets the ball. Vetbien pushes it forward, looking for his teammates. But defensively, Tigers have now packed guys in the midfield. The first half, they were playing in their half, but now they have decided to move at least in the Okahandja United half. Moving forward. And what can happen? It's an offside.
Definitely an offside there.
As Nakambare moved too fast. There is Nakambare.
I think the winger must make it easier there for Nakambare. He can go out a little bit to the line side, to the corner side, and make sure that he gets a proper cross in. At this point in time, I think he had so much space, and releasing it at that point in time was incorrect.
Tigers trying to put Okahandja United in under pressure, and the goalkeeper, that one, he was not supposed to kick it. He was supposed to hold it, or maybe he didn't see that it bounced off a Tiger player.
Not in the game. Not in the game at all. Not focused.
Okahandja United.
Tigers now looking a little bit more better than the first half. Also creating chances. Rivaldo there being on the ball. Looks lively after coming up.
As they always say, a game of two halves. Rivaldo came in as a substitute, and his presence has been felt now. It's making a bit of a change.
Yeah. I think tactical change there with Edmund Kambanda going back to left back defensively. We don't know what happened to Ananias Gebhardt. Ananias Gebhardt appears to be the one that has gone out, and Giovanni has been replaced for Rivaldo there. Bold changes there by the gaffers.
And a throw in from Tigers. PT. Right now, Okahandja United going on the attack. And Gabriel clears it once more. The two changes that were made by Tigers, it looks like in the midfield, there's a bit of dominance now also. As PT is brought down.
Tactical change there, you see PT playing more inside instead of the right wing where he started on. With Rivaldo playing a little bit more wider now. But they look a little bit together here. You would see three players there in the middle of the pitch. That makes it easier for you to put the passes together as well.
And Rodriguez that also came in. Rodriguez is also making an impact. That is Shiluma, Rodriguez Shiluma.
Definitely the changes are working here in the favor of Tigers.
And the wall has been built, but if you look at Malakia, look at how far he is from his line. Okay, he realized that he's moving back.
You never wanted to be 50-50. You sort of been between the penalty spot and your goal line. So I think he was a little bit too deep.
He was a bit too deep, and it's always dangerous. If I have seen a lot of goals scored when goalkeepers forget that they are supposed to be on the line. I remember our game against Malawi in Francistown. The goalkeeper just stepped a bit out. The Malawian player saw the goalkeeper is out and they scored like that.
Very important part of the game is the goalkeeper's positioning. At set pieces, whenever the play is in your half, you must know where you are as a goalkeeper. So positioning is crucial.
Right now, Okahandja United, Stoffel Bien caught offside, swapped possessions.
Stoffel Witbeen enjoying the shadows.
Yeah. And this is the time now he's supposed to be. This is the time he's supposed to be now, because you see the position swap. He was on the other side. He was the first half. He was playing on the right side or the left side of Tigers. Now they have moved him. So now he can go back. Ananias Gebhardt is no longer there.
Correct. And I think you have to see where they've strengthened and where the weakness have been dealt with by the coaches.
Yeah.
And that's where the technical analyst on the bench needs to identify these weaknesses and then reshift your star player.
And Simon, that is Nandes. That is a ball there was a little bit too far for his teammates, but Tigers have possession once more. Spelele moves it forward.
It's a little bit more better with the ball now. Tigers keeping holding up the play there properly, defending the ball, putting your body in front of the ball. That's the basics that you must do, Ezron.
At least it's winning them possession.
Yes.
It's showing them, or it's beginning to show the qualities that they have in the team. And Okahandja United need to do something because they are beginning to be under pressure now. Because the ball is forever in their half compared to how it was in the first half.
The play resembles probably what we did not hear in the dressing room, Ezron.
Yeah.
Hard words.
Hard words. But right now, as the play continues, Okahandja United giving possession away, and Colin brought down, is in pain, and yellow card goes to Bishita, getting himself a yellow card for bringing down Colin.
When you have possession, the foul count on out counts from Okahandja United side.
Yes.
This has not been the case in the first half.
No. Right now they are under pressure. And they continue putting themselves under more pressure.
Correct. More free kicks in the favor of Tigers. So it looks a little bit better the second half here.
The guy is in pain. I think they need to take him out. He is in pain. It would be lucky if Colin will continue this game.
Another opportunity for the coaches to give a little bit of instructions.
At least they should tell their guys what we discussed in the dressing room is working.
It's all about believing.
Yeah.
You've done the drills. You've drilled the players during training. It's for them to get a goal. And they look a little bit more likely now.
Yes. You see, I told you, the first half, coach was seated. He's standing now.
Every minute counts now. You can't take that for this the minutes that are left for granted. Every minute counts to get Tigers out of the relegation zone.
Every minute counts. And as the fourth official is busy with his number board, trying to see who's coming in. There you have it. Colin is out, and he will be replaced by Junius Theophilus, as he is well known as Lolo. He was once a Tura Magic player, FC Ongos. Junius Theophilus would be coming in. That is
a very
for Colin.
offensive substitution there. In terms of Lolo being a more forward playing footballer for defensive mid.
For a defensive mid, I think they are looking for the goals.
Tigers definitely going for this for the 3 points here.
They want to throw in all their attacking players.
That should be the mindset. You've got nothing to lose. You're already at only 19 points for the season. Not scoring a lot of goals.
It will still leave you in the relegation zone.
It will leave you there. You have to fight every game now. From now on, is like a final, and you have to win it.
And right now, Tiger still having possession, more of it. Moving forward. And Rodriguez.
Looking a little bit better with the taller striker here. Making a difference. The runs are there behind the defender and, you know, giving that option for the midfielders.
It's a goal kick. And as the tables have turned, Okahandja United have now resorted to playing long balls. But ball lost. Right now, Theophiles, Lolo. Beautiful touch as he finds his teammate, but they lose the possession to Okahandja United. Once more, the tussle in the midfield. It's not been won by anybody. As whoever has the ball has control. What? Well positioned, that is from Gabriel.
Beautiful cross. Peter Shalulile would have put that in the back of the net.
He would have definitely done that. He knows how to position himself.
And that's what you want from a winger. Put the ball in the penalty spot and then give the striker a chance to attack it.
And a beautiful cross from left. It finds Lolo. And Rodriguez takes it out. As Rivaldo has come alive in the second half. What a substitute.
Definitely a change that revived Tigers here in the second half. They look lively. They've got better chances. I think if the striker there is just, you know, alert to that ball earlier, then probably a chance at goal.
And then another substitution coming in this time around. 2 substitutions coming in. Here is the cross coming in from Rivaldo, finding Lolo. He was not expecting it, but he gave a good pass to another substitute, that is Rodriguez. Substitute 1, 2, 3. So they are trying to prove a point that next time don't put us on the bench.
Also difficulty for the coaches given this double header, says Ron. You might put your better players in and you start calculating where am I picking up the 3 points. But this is definitely one that you must pick up. You need everything.
You need everything at the moment. Fedpian leaves it. As dominance comes in again with
unacceptable there for the striker, not looking at your line. And
he was in a hurry. Rivaldo is in a hurry. And Pizzi, as you can see there, the substitution, Pizzi taken out for Andreas Joseph. Andreas Joseph came in. Nishita pushes it forward in the box. Defensively, Tigers' presence is felt and they did not allow the ball to go through. Spelele or Rodriguez.
What a tackle from the defender there.
It's
a brilliant run from the striker as well.
Brilliant run from the striker, but the tackle from the Okahandja United defender was brilliant, as their coach used to do. Well drilled.
Richard Karizep.
Yes.
Yes, defensively sound. One of the best Namibia had also. Um, but what a tackle there.
Edmund Kambanda. I believe this time around now he's the one taking the free kick. And Okahandja United finds possession, but Lolo is there. It's not Lolo, but Joseph. You see, with Joseph, I came to watch one of the games they lost at the same stadium. He's a very brilliant winger. But at that time, my own analysis showed me, as good a player he is, academy football is not there. So he can run, but the last touch is always a problem. He can dribble, he can do everything, but the last touch is what makes a player.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and goals is what matters, and you want that final ball to be the one that has the quality, and not necessarily the first touch.
Yes, yes. So you would see on that wing, the Okahandja United might face a bit of some problems because Joseph is a very speedy winger. Right now, my eyes, it did not look like a foul, but the referee said I am nearby.
Times have changed, as Ron. Normally that would have been a perfect tackle 10, 20 years ago. Physical game has been changed.
They have been changed very much. This play continues. Asha. And Spelele loses possession for his team. Right now, Vetvian. Stoffel. Stoffel Vetvian! What a shot and a brilliant save from the goalkeeper. But the Lions women, the Lions lady says, no, it's not. The goalkeeper did not touch it. It's a goal kick.
Stoffel, leaving that Asha again on the floor.
He
What
is dominating.
Skillful player.
Very skillful. He's dominating that side. Yes. Okay. Throw in.
I think if I'm a striker now, I will target to Shona.
That's the most important thing that you're supposed to be doing. But
looks like a little bit slow defender here.
Right now, Joseph tries to bring the ball in, but finds no one.
Rivaldo there.
Rivaldo
doing everything right until the last touch. We've talked about the last touch.
Everything was right until the last touch, and it's very disappointing that all the hard work has gone to waste.
Disappointingly so. And Tigers needs that last touch to be qualitative.
And another substitution coming in, Okahandja United, as they bring in Kandetu.
Wizep.
Right now, Doreen Asap was taken out or brought in for Kama, and we have Matthias Ihula that was replaced by Jacob, that is Mloy.
Ihula and Mloy coming in there. For Wizep and Asap.
Yes, almost close.
Almost the same thing.
Yeah. Okahandja United is trying to beef up their squad as they have lost most of the possession they had in the first half. They are trying to see where did we go wrong? What did Tigers do right?
This is where you see the quality of those co-coaches. Seeing the first half and realizing what they should change.
And That would have been a beautiful goal, but beautiful save and bounced back in. That is Stoffel Vetbien.
It's a danger man there.
He is a danger man, but his efforts, all the hard work should at least pay off.
Okahandja United very positive in terms of their passes going forward. Penetrative passes.
They are catching the Tigers' defense most of the time sleeping.
Yeah, breaking the lines. I mean, they're passing easily through those defensive lines because Tigers have found themselves not too compact and closing those spaces. It's very easy for Okahandja United to pass between the lines there. You've seen Stoffel Witbeen at least on 2 or 3 occasions now getting that ball through easy passes. On the other occasion, the captain also got a pass, but it was just offside. But the passes are coming through too easy on that right flank and left side of Tigers.
It is happening, but the score update, Young African facing trouble. It's 3-1 in Hobabes. KK Palace and Live Fighters, KK Palace that is leading that game by 2-1. And then you look at Rundu Chiefs that also on the relegation zone, they still want to be there. It's 0-0 against FC Ongos. And African Stars trailing to 11 errors at the Independence Stadium.
It's African Stars, that's still first half, isn't it?
It is still first half, but remember Chula Chula, who won their game earlier today. So the position at the top would be swapped.
We always want it to be close. We always want no one to run away with the league. So it's good for the quality of the league and going into the last part of the season.
Very good for the quality of the... What a goal! Oh! Very well missed. Or given to a goalkeeper as he was spoon-fed, but decided not to use the opportunity.
Yeah.
As on my eyes, I would have seen a goal already.
I mean, he rushed that shot there. You feel like when...
Right now, 4-1 again. Pax Bacania are on fire. Pax Bacania are on fire. It's 4-1, second half, and 3-1 for KK Palace.
But young African has been disappointing here.
They have been. And this one, wow. He stepped on the ball, and that is it can cause an injury. You can dislocate your jaw. That's
definitely an issue of this thick grass here. There was one in the first half when I told you where the ball was left behind. It happened again here with that player because of the thickness of the grass.
And for football,
you can see that the player's whole boot
yes,
is going through the grass. That's how tall the grass really is. You can't really see it from here. You have to go there to see it.
And as we said, the pitch has been shed between rugby and football. But for football, thick grass, number one, the ball doesn't even move faster as it's supposed to.
You can't combine that proper passes that we are complaining about.
Yes. So we shouldn't blame the players. Maybe we should say, okay, when is the rugby league starting again so they can just cut the grass a bit for our games? Here,
if you can't manage to do this, then we must go play in Karasburg again on the gravel fields.
The ball will flow.
The ball flows.
Coach Richard Gariseb finally standing up to usher instructions as the first half, he was a cool cat. Tigers on the move, going forward. They are on the attack. What a cross! Beautiful save by Malakia. See, Malakia is a good rebound goalkeeper.
Yeah, but you see the combination of the changes, Lolo, Tufolas there, and Rodriguez looking lively. You know, everything changed after the substitution.
Everything changed. You see, Lolo is a speedy player. Then you have Rodriguez, who's also a speedy player.
And a tall player that holds up the play. Tigers looks instantly better than the first half.
They are doing very well. But Okahandja United need to compose themselves and say, right,
You see there, retains the ball.
very well.
Tigers holds.
What a mistake! What a mistake! What can happen? Goalkeeper goes out on attack. Beautiful goalkeeping. Defensively, Gabriel came out for his teammates. He committed.
Again, coming from a misplaced pass there. And Tigers are conceding a chance from almost nothing.
Right now, goes out for a throw in, but I think Gabriel is tired from the run.
He did the same with Stoffel in the first half. He looks like a good outfield player.
And throw in. It's going to be a long one. Long throw in. Okahandja United still wins possession. And as they go forward, beautiful cross. But Joseph was there to clear it out. Now it's the Tigers on the attack. What can they do? As Rodriguez is trying, but wins his team a corner.
I think if Rivaldo just holds on to the ball a little bit and allow the other players to come join him in, because at this point in time Rodriguez has been isolated, but good pressing there and a corner kick for Rodriguez.
Corner kick for Tigers. And Joseph steps up. Yes, Joseph puts it in, finds no one. Okahandja United, a sigh of relief as they go forward looking for Stoffel. What can Stoffel do on the wing? Stoffel loses possession. Edmund Kambanda.
Stoffel looking a little bit tired there.
He has been running. I told you the efforts, the runs he has been putting in throughout the first half.
Definitely it's going to cost you in thick grass.
Yeah, because you are using extra energy.
Play has been lively. And the danger man for all this, the chances that have been created by Okahandja United.
And, right there as the play goes. Okay, it's a foul. The referee would have, would have allowed even for advantage, but says okay, it's a free kick for Okahandja.
See how the ball is seated there.
Yes,
Almost
disappearing in the grass.
disappearing in grass.
Right now, it's a goal kick. As it's a foul, the goalkeeper takes it. There is Gabriel.
Time running out for Tigers here.
It is.
Okahandja United still having a game in hand against
Young
Young
Africa.
Africa.
They still have a game in hand, and I looked at the verdict. It was very nice due to weather and other things. But I don't know where the weather was, if it was people fighting.
That is the weather that we have, political weather.
Apparently due to article what when lightning weather and I'm like, so who was the weather? Woody or
There was a lot of electricity at the field. The tensions were so high.
It is a corner kick right now as Tigers. Joseph takes the corner.
What a corner.
What a corner, but Malakia was equally to the task. Yeah, he was well timing. Malakia saw his players. He was focused there. Malakia saw his players. What can happen? That is a wasted opportunity from Okahandja United, and they came in, and as the substitute that they brought in, Jacob Mloy,
You don't
wasted.
understand why he doesn't take a shot.
And why did he come in as a substitute? And you are not taking a shot. But
Zimbabwean player.
Joseph Mloy,
Yeah. Jersey number 23. I think he lets the ball bounce once, and I think he must take the shot on his left foot. It sets up, but he doesn't take the shot. Offside again here.
yes. And probably he didn't expect the ball. But now, Tigers on the attack. And 80 minutes into the match, the score is still 0-0 at the UNAM Stadium. As it stands right now, only the team that is more desperate in these 10 minutes will be the deserving winners.
Esron, the problem of not being composed and delivering on the final ball is exactly why the result is still 0-0.
And the other score update, Young African trailing by 5-1 against Bucks Buccaneer at home at the Lehare Stadium. And I believe if I was a supporter at that stadium, I would have walked away, because the home team losing by 5 goals. And then KK Palace and Lion Fighter, KK Palace leading. African Stars, it's a second half, they are also trailing. And FC Ongos is continuing to put that nail in Rundu Chiefs' coffin as they face relegation. It's a goal to nil.
Rumbi Chiefs also in trouble.
Very, very much.
But
in
the
trouble.
Lehare Stadium, 5-1 against African Stars, who last season, Young African, who last season looked like a team that this year would look, would be challenging for the title. Disappointingly so after the divorce with
Correctional service.
correct. We can see that divorces are always not good.
And that's
Keep
where
the marriages healthy.
and this is where they always say the resources at your disposal. You should shows. Wow. That
Is a high foot there. You know, if you had VAR, probably discussion about red card there.
Yes. And currently right now, Young African went back probably after the divorce, went back to default.
Yes, default settings, yes. But disappointingly so, being at home and losing 5-1.
It's very bad. Joseph throws in, finds Rodriguez. Right now, another substitute that has been doing very well, but right now finding it hard there. Rivaldo, as it goes out for a goal kick. It was taken very fast. Edmund Kambanda took it, but the referee has recalled it to be retaken again.
I think if Tigers remains composed with Rodriguez and Lolo, I think they've got a chance scoring.
They got a chance scoring, and it's okay. There's Joseph Mulumbu. Joseph Imbu took the goal there. Still moving forward. Right now, Okahandja United winning a throw in.
Striker there, not even protecting the ball.
Jacob Malloy, he was supposed to protect it, but win his team the possession. Okay, moving forward. Okay, that was, the intention was good. but it was well intercepted by Tigers. Still moving forward.
Esron, concerningly, the fitness levels on day one of the weekend also doesn't look that good.
Doesn't. You see, I once spoke to a friend and I said, if you want to see the fitness level of our players, I think we need to find, because if you, by next week, I believe, as we're going into independence, the national team will be called up, the local players. They go through a rigorous training session at the national team. You would see a lot of them not passing the fitness test.
The blip tests.
Yes.
I don't think they can. And on top of that, they are playing double headers. So the quality of football is being affected week in and week out. Sometimes you get players here and they want to reserve their energy for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Instead of making sure that you pick up the 3 points now.
Goes out to a goal kick. 5 minutes left into the game, or let's say 4.
If you are a Tiger supporter now, I'm telling you the desperation.
And the Vetbian goes in. That was a good tussle between himself and Kambanda. And probably receiving a pep talk from the referee. But if you look at it,
Shona a little bit slow again.
Ushona was a bit slow, and you see he's been held up. So I don't know why is the... Okay, maybe he's been warned that the boot was a bit high. But if he was smart enough, he would have fallen down.
I think Vetbian would have outran Ushona if he did not keep him back there. And he would have been early on the ball before the goalkeeper.
Yes. Asha, as they call him. Bit slow. For a defender.
Probably, you know, and his counterpart in his same name was a fast rapper.
Yeah. Free kick for United, Okahandja United, but it's easily taken by Gabriel.
Gabriel being bold there.
Yeah.
He came out confidently, and you know, sometimes you need a goalkeeper to make up the mind early and make sure that he takes that ball. He ups the defense.
Very true. Moving forward, Okahandja United loses possession.
Esron, you can see here 0-0, minute 87, and the quality of the players and the team, probably they both belong down there, not scoring goals.
They are. What you do at training shows in the game. And Okeri, earlier on, Okeri was supposed to even look and cross the ball in here, closer to the box, but he's trying to hit it hard. They lost the possession. Now Tigers have possession as Joseph is now taking a throw in. And he can throw, eh? Yeah, he can throw. That's the long one. Kambanda hits it. Oh, not Kambanda.
Ushona.
It was Ushona.
Makes it a little bit difficult for us to speak about the positives here, Esron.
It's okay. The referee is calling in the medics. Yeah, I think it was a head collision.
That's what you want from your defenders.
Commit.
Putting your head on the line.
You need to commit to that.
Yeah. We have players like Nemanja Vidic, always covered by blood, and we see there that player soldiering on for his team.
He is doing that. That is Joseph Imbu. Or Umbu. Coach Garisep. Right now, another long throw coming in from Joseph.
Set pieces have been the weapon for Tigers.
And right, that is the thing I was telling you with Andreas Joseph. That he's a very good winger. He has long throws, but the crosses.
That final one.
That final one. He can take corners, he can do all that. But during play, the last touch always fails him.
Tigers looking dangerous of set pieces.
All right, there is Malakia.
Malaki has grown into the game.
He has grown into the game, but the distribution is very important with a goalkeeper.
In his head is anyway will do.
Yeah, anyway, right now the minutes must go. 4 additional minutes. 4 minutes additional for in the match that is between Okahandja United and Tigers at the UNAM Stadium in the capital. Okahandja United still having possession as they move forward. What can happen? But that was good work between Spelele and Gabriel.
Tigers looking a little bit better. I mean, maybe 70% better than the first half.
Very, very, very. It's much, much, much better than the first half. As Okahandja United move forward, the hesitation is too much. Hesitation is too much, and sometimes as a player you should take risks, shoot from afar.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes being composed, but it comes from experiences also. When to keep the ball, when to shoot. Most of the time players at this point in time, they become desperate, but at least take a chance.
Once in a while, you might find the goalkeeper is out of possession, or he was not expecting that shot.
Yes. Coach used to say, if you don't shoot, you will never score.
True that. And still at the moment, with the last 4 minutes, or let's say with a minute to go almost, none of the team is showing to be dominant than the other.
You don't see desperation, and I think the team that needs to be desperate, running down, that urgency that I would expect from Kambanda there on that ball, for example. It's not there. It's not there. You need a goal. Tigers can't be happy with a draw here.
I don't know if they have accepted the fate that relegation is looming. And right now, for Okahandja United, winning possession with a minute to go is a sign or a sigh of relief.
The traditions is so big. You don't expect anyone to be relaxed while the elders are seated at home watching and hoping for the best for the team.
Right now, possession lost again. Possession's lost again. 18 seconds to go. Tigers with possession. Kambanda. Kambanda finds Spelele. Spelele throws it inside. Joseph. What can Joseph do? It's cleared by Joseph Ulumbu. And Vetbien.
That's what you do. Jersey number 50.
That's probably this will be the last yellow card of the match. Going to Ozembi.
Ruben Kama, technical foul there. You must take one for the team. You don't want Stoffel to be one-on-one with the last defender.
So where it is, it's a matter of Zambi, Okurwa, there, yellow carded. And that is the last kick of the game as the referee calls the game to a standstill, and the score is 0-0 between Tigers and Okahandja United. As it stands, Tigers still remain in the relegation zone, and they just collect a point, which is 1 point, and with that point, if Rundu Chiefs loses to, that is, Rundu Chiefs loses to Ongos, then they will be leveled on points probably. As it said, Rundu Chiefs, the latest results probably coming in. Young Africa defeated lost to Bucks Buccaneers by 5 goals. KK Palace lost to Tigers by 3 goals to 1. And the other game, Rundu Chiefs lost to FC Ongos at home by 1-0. And the game that's still ongoing is African Stars and 11 Arrows. And 11 Arrows is leading that match. But right now, with Rundu Chiefs losing that game and Tigers collecting a point, they will be leveled now on 20 points. But Tigers will still remain on their position as they are minus 18 goals, as Rundu Chiefs will be minus 12. And the relegation battle becomes exciting. As for Okahandja United, they go to 23 points, but still remains 13th on the log standing.
From Okahandja United's point also, you don't want to lose against a team that is below you. You want them to stay there. So the difference from the beginning of the match to the end is the same in terms of point difference. With Okahandja United still having that game in hand against African Stars, who suffered a 5-1 defeat against Bucks Buccaneers at the Legare Stadium. African Stars being down 1-0 against 11 Arrows. Appears there's still 20 minutes or so to go on that game at the Independence Stadium.
And if you look at it, Young African losing right now with Blue Waters winning, Young African is going to go down because Blue Waters will now be on 28 points as Young African are on 26. So Blue Waters are going to go on top of, they will go on top of Okahandja United, Young African, and Bucks Buccaneer will move to 30 points, making it difficult for Young African also. They are going down.
Definitely, and I think it's a point where we point out earlier, resources matter. Resources matter, and that divorce between Young African and Correctional Services appears to be one that is affected the players.
It should be, because back then, if the resources are at your disposal, you can do what you want, you can plan well, you can even plan ahead. But when it's not there, it becomes a big of an issue. But hence the reason we say it's high time that teams in the Premier League started mobilizing for resources to fight a fair fight that is in the Premier League.
Yeah.
There is the man that would have been the man of the match. He gave it his all, but did not find the back of the net. That is Stoffel Vetbier.
Yeah, maybe he can go try his luck against a tired defense of Young African. Okahandja United traveling to Legare Stadium for the encounter tomorrow. So Okahandja United can pick up the points.
Let's hope tomorrow the match will not be stopped, as the first one was stopped, and it will be replayed now with a date that has been set in a different venue. I don't know why they would move that to a different venue, but tomorrow we hope there won't be any fights. It would be a fair game. Let the better team, okay, probably Okahandja United would go there that they lost 5, and the Young African might say, no, we are redeeming ourselves.
As much as this game was a game of 2 halves, we've noted of this double headers that it's also a game of 2 halves. Saturday, the best team, and on a Sunday, you probably gave it all on the Saturday. So maybe Young African looks like a better team or different team tomorrow.
We hope the we hope there will be a better team tomorrow. But looking at the other games now with African Stars, right now, if you look at the results as they came in, currently, African Stars, the game is still ongoing. I don't think they have finished, as the screen been played or displayed currently on Eshoke Chula Chula 3-2. Mighty Gunners lost, and it's becoming exciting at the top.
Indeed.
It is becoming exciting, but for now, as we're coming live to you, we will be crossing over, that is to Jovita.
Well, thank you so much, the commentary team. The games ends in a goalless draw here at the UNAM Stadium. Tigers at home unable to collect maximum points, but they do get a crucial 1 point in this, of course, game against Okahandja United. I'm now joined by Coach Woody Jacobs. Coach, very good afternoon to you first and foremost. And let's talk about the result here. Let's talk about the goalless draw.
Like you said, it's a goalless draw, never dull, in my opinion. I think Okahandja had a go at us, we had a go at them. I think it was two teams struggling for points, desperate for points, and it was cages at times, and it came alive at times, but it didn't result in that killer moment. So for that, I'm happy. The fact that we didn't concede, I'm happy. The fact that we still don't score from open play, that hurts. Something that we still have to work on and keep on working and keep on believing. I said that we should never give up, and that's the belief in the team, and we're not going to give up. I said to myself, it's not over until it's over. But you can also see that it's difficult at times, especially when I said to the players before the game that when somebody's in a position that they normally get anxious, they normally they make mistakes. And I told them for a moment, let's just forget about relegation and where Tigers is in. Because I think too much pressure has been put on the team here.
Yeah, I mean, that's what was going to be my follow-up question on the relegation with 6 more games to go before the end of the season. How are you trying to curb the pressure from the players to just focus on each game as it comes and not relegation zone? Yeah,
I think I also have to talk to management. I think they've also been amplifying it. They've been on our necks and talking, and sometimes harsh words are said. And I said, we need to calm down. Because just like you say, 6 games, for some it might be over, but it cannot be over because it's 18 points to play for. And anything can change. It could change here today, it could change on Thursday night, but it didn't. So to be honest with you, I'm not flattened, I'm not discouraged. I'm still encouraged by the way that the team has fought. And I need to give them credit to Okahandja United for the way they came out and played. Always a danger to play Okahandja United. But for me, the focus is on Tigers. Focus is on getting him out of that dreaded position. But it's hard. It's hard. Some of the teams are winning. Nobody's coming back into our zone of relegation. So it's fewer teams to fight with, and you need to win, and it only gets harder. Next weekend we are in Rundu, so it only gets harder.
Well, all the best for tomorrow's encounter and for the rest of the games as well.
No, luckily we are off tomorrow. We're not playing tomorrow. Thank you so much.
All right.
Okay.
That is Coach Woody Jacobs, co-coach of Tigers with Brian Isaacs, just indicating that, there is still so much work on, but the pressure shouldn't be on relegation, but rather focusing on game to game and not giving up for Tigers to, of course, come out of that is relegation and survive the season. Now joined by Okahandja United coach as well, assistant coach. Good afternoon. And let's talk about the result here. Traveled all the way from Okahandja, but unable to get maximum points.
Good afternoon. Not the result we wanted because of the position where we find ourselves, but at the end, a draw is what we can take, and that's it. We will check how we can go forward with this point.
Let's talk about it. How important is it to keep the boys focused as we're getting to the final games of the season?
Yeah, it becomes really difficult, to motivate the boys. Because it becomes heavier. Even the pitch, it looks a bit heavy and wants more energy from the players, and it tires them out. So talking about the players, we are going to work on these things so that we can go forward, because our main aim is to keep this team in the league so that Okahandja can be vibrant as always.
Well, all the best for the next games, Coach.
Thank you. All the best.
Well, there is a assistant coach of Okahandja United indicator that the season, as we're getting to the last 6 games of the season, the intensity of it all is all coming down, and we can see with the teams, the pressure also all around the country, the results are looking quite interesting. But of course, we'll give you all that update and so much more on NBC. Keep following us on our social media pages as well. For myself, Chevita Kanjumbwa, and the entire team, it is a good afternoon.